Hello to all of you. This is notes for the IXL assignment from geometry. We're looking at ratios of perimeters and ratios of areas. Now, if you remember, when we were learning about these, we know perimeter over perimeter equals side over side. We call these ratios. So this is your perimeter ratio, and this is your side ratio. So side ratios, perimeter ratios. We also know that the area ratio is equal to the side ratio squared. So your area ratio, the numbers here, is equal to your side ratio squared. So our perimeter ratio, side ratio are equal, and our area ratio is our side ratio squared. So since this is 5 to 8, this is also going to be 5 to 8 because they're going to be equal. And then if we want to find the area ratio, it's going to be 5 squared to 8 squared, or 25 to 64. Now we can also go the other way if we know the area to find the side if we just take the square root. So this is square root of 169, which is 13, and square root of 36, which is 6. Now we know that the side and perimeter are equal, so this is also going to be 13 to 6. Okay, so let's do some problems, and let's use these to find perimeters, areas, missing perimeters, missing areas. Okay, so it says corresponding lengths in the similar figures are given. Find the ratio of shaded to unshaded. So the side ratio is going to be shaded, which is 2, to unshaded, which is 5. That's your side ratio. Now we know that the perimeter ratio is going to be the exact same. So here's your perimeter ratio. Then it says find the area ratio. Well, we know that that's just the side ratio squared. So it's going to be 2 squared to 5 squared, or 4 to 25. There is your area ratio. Okay. Now it says find the unknown area. Well, that means solve. So we're going to have to set up a proportion. Well, we've got 2 over 5 equals, we want to look at our areas. 2 and x. So 2 over x equals 2 squared over 5 squared. But we know that that's 4 to 25. So let's just make ourselves a note. 4 and then 5 squared to 25. All right, so cross multiply. 4x equals 2 times 25, which is 50. Divide by 4, and you get that the area is 12.5. All right, same thing here. Shaded to unshaded. Shaded to unshaded. So 22 to 18, but that reduces to 11 over 9. There is your side ratio. Perimeter ratio is going to be the same. And our area ratio is going to be 11 squared times 9 squared, which is 121 to 81. So there's your area ratio. Now it says find the unknown area, aka make a proportion and solve. Well, we know area over area. So x and 162 is going to be equal to our side squared, or our area sides squared. Our area ratio, 121 to 81. All right, well, cross multiply. 81x equals 162 times 121, 19,602. So divide by 81. And you're going to get that the area is 242. All right, the last thing we're going to look at, find the ratios of the lengths. So we're looking for the red number if you know the green number. What we saw earlier, you can find that by taking the square roots. This is just the square root of 16, which is 4, and the square root of 81, which is 9. This is the square root of 144, which is 12, and this is the square root of 49, which is 7. So there's our answers. 49, 12 to 9. And if you don't remember how to find the square roots, just Google it. Square root of 16, square root of 81, square root of 144, square root of 49. So those are the notes you're going to need for the IXL. Remember, it's areas of similar figures, perimeters of similar figures. You need to get 70 or better on both of those. So practice that. Might take you 30, 40 minutes, but you should be able to get it done. And I'll see you next video.